What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hoop Jargon back with another video. Before I get into the content, take a second to subscribe, like. If you like what I'm saying, if you hate what I'm saying, comment on each video. It does help boost the channel. So I'll give you a second to do that. All right, let's get into it now. The HBCU season, man, has been a great one, man, in the SWAC particular. And this is how good it's been from the defensive angle. So HBCU Game Day recently released an article talking about there are 3 SWAC teams that are doing exceptionally well on the defensive end. So much so that they are ranked nationally. Not just in the SWAC, not just HBCU, FCS nationally. That is huge news, man. And in particular, it's showing a new SWAC. And I'll go into that in a bit. But as we start, Prairie, my school, the PV, ranks second in FCS in yards allowed with 233 yards. Damn impressive. Damn impressive. And that same school, Prairie, and the Ballyhoo Jackson State are ranked top 10 in the country. That is stingy defense, man. That is great news going forward for, in my opinion, the 2 teams you're going to see in the championship game. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now, the third party in this party is going to be FAMU. They're giving up 11.8 points per game, which is good for 5th in the nation and only allowed 8 touchdowns. Jackson brings up the rear right behind them at 13.2 points per game, ranking 7th overall with 6 touchdowns allowed. And that is just great stingy defense, man. And Willie Simmons, the coach of FAMU, former coach of Prairie View, I got to throw that out there every time I mention his name. He states that fans are used to high scoring in the SWAC and, in particular at FAMU with the spread offense and what have you. But you're going to have to get used to that 3-yard cloud of dust style, which is choking people out. And I love that, man. I love that. That football translates to beating other teams. And so I think the fans are slowly getting used to Simmons' style. And I think, you're definitely seeing the results, having only major conference loss to Jackson State by 1 point. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, I would go on a limb to say his style is working. And that great, furious comeback they had last week against Alabama A&M, man. Shout out to FAMU for that. Now, their goal, is to physically impose their will. And in particular, Isaiah Land, as we know, he is the current FCS sack leader. He leads that scary front four that FAMU features. So look for that to kind of just control that line, thus going forward as we go in the back half of the season. Now, Jackson State also has a fierce pass rush, and we know that by James Houston, the Florida transfer, the beast, as it were. And Dion is having experience and enjoying success moving him over to rush the edge. Kind of like how Micah Parsons did some work like that for the Cowboys, being primarily a linebacker, but you put him at DN. Why? Because he just has all the tools. He has all the skills. So that's been giving Jackson a lot of success of keeping those quarterbacks in disarray. So, and I mentioned earlier about how it's a new SWAC. And as we know, the SWAC has put out great defenders that have translated to the NFL level. We're talking Deacon Jones. We're talking Michael Strahan. We're talking about Aeneas Williams. They put guys in. And as we know, the SWAC has been more of like a scorers league. Guys like Doug Williams, guys like Bruce Eugene. The names go on. Jerry Rice, Steve McNair, blah, blah, Tavares Jackson. So we know on the offensive side is generally where you see, I can't forget Sweetness, Walter Payton. I'm tripping. I can't make no Jackson-based video, man, not mention Walter Payton. But you guys get my drift. The offensive side has always been the hallmark of the SWAC. But they're getting back to that old SWAC. And, man, I got to give a shout-out to my late friend Bob Atkins, who actually played cornerback for Grambling State University, played for the Houston Oilers. I believe he played for one more pro team, but Bob passed a year ago, man. And so I got to give the respect and adoration to Bob. But as we go forward, man, the big 3 are going to show that they are bringing defense to a premium to this conference, and it's only good for everybody. It's only going to elevate everybody to that top level. And what we're going to see, in my opinion, and your boy Hoop Jargon has predicted this many, many, many weeks ago, that ex-FAMU, I'm sorry, y'all. I said y'all prematurely. Jackson State and Prairie View going to meet in that championship, man. And so you're seeing 2 teams that are very versed in the defensive side of football, and I can't wait to see it. So barring some cataclysmic loss to Southern, Prairie View will be there, and I think Jackson's pretty much going to run the table. I think they face the hardest of their schedule. But we shall see, man. One thing I know in the SWAC is you always going to see some crazy stuff, man. So, because it's pride every week. People don't come there to lay down. So I want that to be said as we go forward. But I just want to state this, man. Thank y'all, man. If y'all want to get more of the content, please like, subscribe, comment if you think I'm right, comment if you think I'm wrong. Till next time, Hoop Jargon, I'm out. Peace.